In recovery, the first step is the most difficult one, but it is the one that lays the foundation. First, it is necessary that we reach a point where we admit that we have lost complete control of ourselves to our addiction, and we are powerless over our actions and continue to do them even if they bring negative consequences. As a result, our lives become unmanageable. Because of our pride and ego, there are 3 words in the first step that addicts have a hard time accepting: admit, powerless, and unmanageable. We are all powerless over something, and because of this powerlessness, behaviors manifest themselves that cause our lives to become unmanageable. What does the word unmanageable mean? In the simpler terms, it means that our lives have literally spun out of control, usually leading to utter chaos and destruction. Our addictive actions lead to consequences, and often these consequences is what lead us to accepting the first step. Perhaps we had lost our material possessions, our family, our jobs, our loved ones, or even been put in jail, hitting bottom, as people often say. It is often the impetus to changing our lives and admitting that our lives have truly become unmanageable. Whether it's alcohol, drug, sex, overeating, pornography, or shopping, managing these behaviors consumes our time and diverts our attention away from our daily lives, causing us to neglect our family, friends, business, and ourselves. The behaviors will continue to have control over us until we acknowledge that they exist. The behavior loses its power the moment that we admit that we are powerless and we no longer submit to its authority. It is very hard to see the collateral damage caused by our behaviors when we are acting under a state of duress. In other words, when we are under the grip of insanity. Being powerless causes one to fall into a state of survival at any cost. Admission of our addiction leads to the liberation of its authority over us. And this action leads us to the stage of recovery. This involves letting go of our need to control people and situations and realizing that there's something that has taken control over our lives and we are powerless to stop. This step takes courage, but ultimately it leads to our liberation from this horrible disease that has corrupted our lives and caused harm to ourselves and to others.